Hello everyone and welcome to Mr. Mo Dynasty! We're ready for Season 2. It was a fantastic first season in the FBS as we, the Springfield State Storm, got off to a great start, only lost a couple of games, won a bowl game, and ended the season ranked for the first time in our FBS history. Well, Season 2 continues our tradition as we have moved to the MAC Conference, although today we start out non-conference play as we travel to Georgia to take on the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech.
Here we go, everybody. It is Season 2 of the Springfield State Storm, and it is Week 1, and we are taking on Georgia Tech, the Yellow Jackets. We are traveling to Georgia to take them on this week. The roll for this week's length is a 6-minute quarter game, so this game will be a lower scoring game than normal. We've got a lot of new faces to talk about as we get into this game. Let's go ahead and set their uniforms. So they like to wear the white currently at home. We're going to let them stick with that, so that means we're going to have to go with our darker uniforms. Let's see what we can come up with here. Let's go ahead and go with that, and then let's give them... There we go. I like it. Then let's go with the... Oops. We didn't do that. We'll get it here somewhere. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go with that look. Okay. Vegas has us as a 5-point underdog. So we'll see how we do in this one. Now, Georgia Tech has been traditionally a option team, triple option. We'll see if they continue that today or if they have switched things up. A lot of new faces here in Season 2 of the Springfield Storm, but then there's also some familiar faces. Out come the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and then out come the Springfield Storm. Looking forward to our first season in the MAC, although this is not a MAC team, this is a non-conference foe. Before we handle the kickoff, let's go ahead and take a look at the Georgia Tech roster. Starting at quarterback is their redshirt senior, Haynes King. You'll notice he is a captain and also their star player, so he's something we're going to have to deal with. And notice he's got that 90 speed and the option king trait, so I wonder if we'll see a lot of that option today. At halfback, a 79 sophomore with 95 speed, Evan Dickens, so and not the best numbers as far as overall, but 95 speed is something we definitely have to be aware of. The wide receiving core, they've got one of their captains, Aaron Singleton Jr., who's got 2 physical traits, comes in at an 85 overall with 92 speed. Malik Rutherford, an 81 senior with 89 speed, and then don't forget Isaiah Canyon, 95 speed in the slot. That's going to be something we'll have to definitely focus on. At the tight end position, they've got Jackson Long, a junior at a 77 overall, and then Ronnie Phillips at a 74 freshman with 80 speed. At their left tackle spot, they've got an 80 senior. At left guard, they've got an 87 senior. At the center spot, this is where they're a little weak. This freshman, Hana Alo Tugola. He's a 73 freshman, so hopefully we can get some pressure up the middle. We've got a 79 sophomore right guard and a 78 right tackle. So their line is definitely young. At the ends, I think this is an area where we can take advantage. They have a true freshman, Dennis Wisniewski. And at the other end, they've got another freshman, Sean Cornell. So I think those are definitely, they're going with the youth movement at their ends. And that's something I think we could take advantage of today. Defensive tackle, they've got the 80 junior Forrest Lockett. And if they run a 4-3, also Sharmeek Jones, the sophomore. At the left outside linebacker, E.J. Lightsey. In the middle, they have their captain, 85 overall Jacob Cruz, and I'm guessing they run a 3-4, so they'll also probably play Jordan Boyd, a true freshman, at an 81. They've got some good young talent. Here's a little weakness, though. The sophomore Jason Temple only comes in at a 72. At their cornerback spot, they've got Amari Harvey, their captain and a star player. He's a senior with 92 speed and 83 overall. And at the other corner, they have another captain, Zachary Toby, who's a true sophomore, winning an 83. And in the slot, Saeed Gibbs, a junior, winning an 82. So their secondary is solid. The free safety, though, is a junior, Tay Seymour, and then only at a 74, but he does have that 94 speed. And then at the strong safety position, they have Cedric Franklin II, a sophomore, true sophomore, as an 81. So definitely Georgia Tech is a young team. Their kicker is Aiden Burr, is an 80 junior with 3 physical traits. And then their punter, another young player, Gage Post, true freshman, at 57. So definitely Georgia Tech is going to be, I think, a better team in the next couple of years. They are a lot of young talent here, but we're going on the road for our first game, so let's see what we can do today in these 6-minute quarter games. And we're going to be kicking off to start Season 2, and here we go. Season 2 is off. That ball is kicked into the end zone by Matthew York, our punter, and also our kickoff specialist. Out comes, as I mentioned earlier, the 6'3", 204-pound senior Haynes King. I expect to see option out of the gates. We're going to start with 4-2-5. Just going to go the basic 4-2-5 under cover one hold. Just not sure what they're going to come at us with. First play. King is back to pass. And he's going to find his man. That is number 2, a junior, Eric Singleton Jr. That's a huge gain. And it looks like Georgia Tech is going to go with up-tempo. Dave's up here. And this looks like more like an option type of play. Oh, play action. And Haynes King was looking to take off with it. We may have to spy the quarterback at some point today. That's a good play by Deshaun Weeks, one of our senior defensive tackles. Let's go and watch the replay from Deshaun Weeks. Deshaun played a lot last year, and he comes up with our first big play on defense today. That's going to make this 2nd down and 11. Georgia Tech coming out in their home white uniforms. Interesting choice. Getting back to pass. And he's going to go with the screen. That's going to pick up a gain of 9 yards. That was number 26, the redshirt sophomore running back, Evan Dickens. He does have good speed, as you can see on the screen there. 95 speed for Mr. Dickens. He is going to be tough in the open field. That's going to be 3rd down and 2. A big early 3rd downs chance here for our defense. And it's going to be a pass. And that is going to be dropped. Good hit provided there by number 22 for us. That's our number 2 corner, Terrell Pace. He saw a lot of action last year, more in the slot. But with the graduation of Jaden Bowie, he is now our number 2 corner. And Georgia Tech is going to be forced to punt. And in a 6-minute quarter game, every defensive stop you make is that much more important. So it's a new era at quarterback here in Springfield State. It is the redshirt freshman wearing number 0. It is Ethan Grunkenmeyer, or Grunk as the fans often call him.
And let's do our first Storm Watch of the year. This is for Ethan Grunkenmeyer. His nickname is Grunk. He is the 6'2" redshirt freshman quarterback coming out of Ohio, Lewis Center, Ohio to be specific. He's 202 pounds, and he is a field general archetype. His major is industrial engineering, and he loves our playing style, and he has star development, and there's a good chance he's going to be our quarterback for all 4 years. Now, what separates Grunk is his wearing the number 0. For a quarterback to wear number 0, that is an unusual thing, but that shows the kind of quirky man that Ethan Grunkemeyer is, the leader of our Springfield State Storm.
And Grunkemeyer is going to come out on the first play with a single back. You know who that is, our captain, Spencer Strickland. And he's going to get the ball to start the first play. 2-yard gain, left side. 2nd down and 8. Great to see Spencer Strickland come back for his senior year. Such a great leader on this team. Expecting excellent things from Spencer Strickland this year. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Read option handoff once again is to Strickland, and he's going to break through for 3 more yards to the left side. That's going to make this 3rd down and 5. Coach Mo trying to give simple plays for Grunkemeyer at the start here just to get him into the game. But I feel like it's probably going to be Grunkemeyer here having to pass on 3rd and 5. Now the shotgun is Grunkemeyer. As we pass, 1st down. That is to Scotty McLawler, and he breaks a tackle. He broke the initial tackle from the true sophomore, Cedric Franklin II. And Scotty McLawler is another captain. If you didn't see that on his captain's badge there, you can see it. He and Spencer Strickland are the team leaders for the offense this year. That makes it 1st down and 10. It's going to be a pass. Quick pass, quick read there. 4-yard pass out to the flat. And that was to our number 1 receiver now, Javian Foreman, who's gone from the 2 to the 1. So we'll expect big things from Javion Freeman this year. He did lots of great things for us last year as a 2. And now this year he is our number 1 receiver. Grunkemeyer was reading the blitz there and felt like he had to get rid of it quickly. Good decision. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a read and a blitz there. And no gain for the Storm. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Getting Grunkemeyer in an obvious passing situation unless Coach Mo calls the draw. And Grunkemeyer is going to get sacked. That brings up the punt team, so both teams are able to stop the other team's first drive. Matthew York gets a banger here down to the 18-yard line, and that's returned back to the 26. That was returned by their punt return, Malik Rutherford, who's also their number 2 receiver, for a modest gain. And that's where Georgia Tech will pick up the ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what they can do on their second possession. It'll be a handoff. And good job by the Storm up front there, limiting that play to 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Both teams on offense just trying to feel out the other team, get a sense of what they do. I'm concerned about a little bubble screen over here. And that's going to be knocked down by the Storm defense. Good job by Chiquez Blanks, our outside linebacker, senior. It's his first deflection of the day. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. Let's see what the Storm defense can do this year on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the Storm. Excellent play there by the Storm secondary. That is Sam Mason Jr., the redshirt junior. Sam Mason Jr. Great job. Interception in the dime package, and that is going to be a turnover. Let's watch the replay by Sam Mason Jr. here. just reading his spot in the zone. And not a great throw, actually, by the quarterback, Haynes King. But you make your own breaks. Good job there by Sam Mason Jr. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Storm. 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Brunkenmeyer's going to do a speed option. There's really nowhere to go on that play. 2nd down and 11. They ran it to the weak side, and there just was no place to go. Excellent job there by the Georgia Tech defense to basically string that out and not give us any opportunities to really advance the ball. 2nd down and 11. It's going to be a pass to our tight end. That is Mason Williams, the redshirt sophomore, with the catch. He's now our number 2 tight end. Scotty McLawler is still our number 1 tight end. A modest gain. That's to bring up 3rd down and 8. The Storm will be forced, most likely, once again, to pass the ball here. 4th and 8. And that was not a good decision there by Brunkenmeyer. That's going to be intercepted. They tried lofting it, but number 35 was there for their defense to get the interception. That is their middle linebacker, their captain, Jacob Cruz. You can't throw it Cruz's way because he's in cruise control, keeping that middle of the field safe for the Yellow Jacket defense. And this was just a bad decision by Brunkenmeyer, thrown into at least triple coverage there. And now both teams have turned the ball over with an interception in the first quarter. Speaking of the first quarter, we have 55 seconds left to go in this first quarter. We have no score. It's going to be a read option off the pass. And that is going to be caught somehow. Excellent catch there by Evan Dickens, coming out of the backfield. And now they're going to go up tempo. Felt like we were all over that play, but they still get the completion in the 1st down. Inglis going to go with the read option. And he's going to be tackled. Good play there by the Storm defense. It's going to make this 2nd down and 9. And now they're not going to go up tempo. That gives the Storm defense a chance to get organized here. So check from the 43. It looks like this is going to be an inside screen to number 2, Eric Singleton Jr., and that's going to make this just short of the marker, 3rd down and inches. Be interesting to see what kind of defense Storm call here. Is Georgia Tech in 4-down territory, or will they kick the field goal? Let's see what happens here on 3rd and short. It's going to be play action, and he's going to be sacked. Number 83 for the Storm comes in with the sack. Fantastic job there by the Storm on 3rd and inches. And this Georgia Tech crowd can't believe it. That's Asher Varner. Asher Varner is now our new left end, He is a redshirt sophomore. It's one of the many new faces on the Storm defense. And Varner, a redshirt sophomore, we're going to see him for many years to come here in Storm football. Asher Varner gets his biggest play of his young career. And that's going to force the Georgia Tech team to punt the ball. We are in a defensive battle so far here in Georgia Tech. As we start the 2nd quarter, it is scoreless. There's some encouraging words there to Brunkenmeyer from Coach Mo. Let's see if he can come out and make some better decisions on this possession. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20 after the punt. You know, Brunkenmeyer is cold. That pass is going to be hauled in by number 18 on the play action pass. That's a risky pass, but it works. That is to C.J. Peaks, who's now our slot receiver. C.J. got in occasional plays in 4 and 5 receiver sets last year, but C.J. Peaks is now the slot receiver, and that ball was just threaded in there by Ethan Brunkenmeyer. And it's great to see him not afraid to take chances after throwing the interception. Great ball there by Grunkenmeyer. It's going to be 1st and 10 from midfield. Handoff is to Strickland. He's going to make a couple of nifty moves there. Good blocking up front. That's going to make it 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1. It ain't broke, don't fix it. And we're going to go back to that same play we just ran. Meyer just going to get rid of this wisely. Nothing was open that at least he saw. No reason to take the sack when you got 3rd down and 1. This is, I'm sure, 4-down territory for the Storm. Handoff is to Strickland, and he's going to pick it up just barely. Not easy running today for Strickland. 5 carries for 16 yards, but that is a 1st down for the Storm. Grunkenmeyer wearing the unusual 0 number for a quarterback. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. He's going to throw slants, and that's going to be caught by Foreman. Breaks a tackle and gets the 1st down. Good job by Javian Foreman, and also great blocks downfield. Now Grunkenmeyer is 5 of 7 today for 70 yards. He does have 1 interception. Foreman did an excellent job here. Let's watch the replay. Breaking this tackle. Actually breaking 2 tackles before recovering and getting at least 6 extra yards. And with just over 4 minutes to go in the 1st half, let's see if we can get the first points on the board. Grunkenmeyer's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to get a 9-yard gain there. Excellent job to get down. Coach Mo emphasized to his quarterback, we need to get down. We don't want to fumble the ball in those plays. It's better to get 2 fewer yards and not fumble than to try to go for an extra yard or 2 and then fumble. So Grunkenmeyer did a good job there getting down. It's still a 9-yard gain. It's down on an easy 2nd down and 1. Handoff is to Strickland. And Strickland's going to pick up the 1st down. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10. What will Coach Mo draw up here for his red zone offense? 1st and goal from the 10. Grunkenmeyer's going to step up in the pocket once again, and he's going to get sacked for a 1-yard loss. Good play there by number 55 for them, Horace Lockett, the redshirt junior, their number 1 defensive tackle, gets the stop. 2nd and goal from the 11. Everything gets a little tighter down here. That ball is going to be thrown for a touchdown. Good ball there by Grunkenmeyer, and that touchdown is brought to you by Scotty McLawler.
Our next Storm Watch is for our tight end and another captain on our offense, Scotty McLawler. He is the 6'4", 244-pound tight end. He's got the blocking archetype tight end. He came in as a 2-star recruit. He's from Hoover, Alabama. He's had normal development trait, which makes his rise to a star in our team that much more impressive. His major is liberal arts, but he also loves to watch the movie Hoosiers. Even though he loves football, he actually is a basketball fan, and his favorite sports movie is Hoosiers. He watches that anytime he likes to get pumped up for a big game. Scotty McLawler.
One of our captains on this offense, along with Spencer Strickland. He gets the first score for Season 2 of the Storm. It's Grunkenmeyer to McLawler. That quiets this Georgia Tech crowd as the Storm go up 7-0. A 9-play drive that took 3 minutes and 20 seconds and took 80 yards. And in these 6-minute quarter games, that's the kind of drive that can really set your team up. With possessions being limited, any score you can get is going to be important. Now the Storm are on the ball, in the lead. Georgia Tech has the ball. We're not on the ball. That would be weird. So the Storm are showing pressure up the A-gap. Georgia Tech makes a audible. This is going to be one of those inside screens again. They like this play. That's the number 2, and he is not going down until he finally goes down. That's Eric Singleton Jr. That's his 3rd catch of the day. He clearly is going to be a big focus of their offense today. We are under 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. 7-0 Storm. That's a quick pass to their tight end. That's 80. Let's see, who was that? 82, Jackson Long, their redshirt junior. For a gain of 3. Not much, but it's a way to poke and prod at this Storm defense, which is playing a lot of zone right now. Ooh, I was coming in there with the blitz, but I didn't get to the quarterback, and they're able to complete that pass. Good job there by Haynes King to get rid of that ball. He threw that to his number 3 receiver, the redshirt freshman Isaiah Canyon, and remember, he has blazing speed. So we're fortunate to hold him to 3rd and inches. This could be 4-down territory for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and they are going to take it to the 2-minute warning. All right, 2 minutes to go in the first half. It's 7-0 Storm. Storm came to blitz, but it didn't get there, and that's going to be a 1st down catch by Jackson Long. And Georgia Tech will continue this drive. Excellent pass there. That is to 18. Yeah, that's their 4th receiver, Zion Taylor, the redshirt sophomore. Great throw on an out route there. Georgia Tech is on the move. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. That's going to be dumped off to the flat. A small 3-yard gain there to the running back. It's going to make this 2nd down and 7. I think we might call timeout on this play. Try to get the ball back. We'll see what happens on this play. Under a minute to go. It's going to be thrown in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown. Eric Singleton Jr. on either a dig route or an in route. He is their number 1 receiver. The junior gets Georgia Tech on the board, and now with his 4th catch of the day for 64 yards, we're an extra point away from this game being tied. And it is going to be tied. So with 56 seconds to go in the first half, it's Georgia Tech 7 and the Storm 7. This kick is going to be left to go into the end zone. So let's see what the Storm decide to do here. A lot of times Coach Mo likes to go with the screen here just to see if you can get anything out of it. Let's see if Georgia Tech has watched footage. It's going to be that screen. Strickland is going to be able to get out of bounds for a gain of 9. The veteran presence there by Strickland to know when it's time to get out of bounds, conserving time off the clock. And now with being 2nd down and 1, we'll look to see if the Storm go deep on this. Send McLawler on the fly. See if we can get Scotty open on this. And the middle of the field is going to be open. Brunkemeyer is going to take it. He's going to go to the hurry up. They do have 3 timeouts left. He's going to call him back to the hurry up for now. And Brunkemeyer is going to run for it. He's going to slide once again, and that's going to be a 1st down, and this time the Storm will call timeout. Back-to-back running plays by Brunkemeyer. He's not the fastest quarterback, but he had enough speed on both those to get enough yardage. We're going to have to respect his legs. Like I said, he's not the fastest runner, but definitely fast enough to accomplish his task. 1st and 10 from the 47. Storm at least looking to try to get a field goal here. And this is going to be dump off to Spencer Strickland. He's got a 1st down. And they're going to call their 2nd timeout. after a scoreless quarter and a half, both teams now are starting to show a little bit of signs of life on offense. And the Storm are probably outside. They have a new kicker this year, the redshirt freshman George Lincoln III. This might be out of his range. So I'm sure Coach Mo would like to see him get a little bit closer. Brunkemeier's going to run for it again. And he's going to fumble. And it's going to be recovered by Georgia Tech. We talked about that earlier. I think Brunkemeyer was trying to get the first down there, and it cost him. If he gets down there, we can kick the field goal and go 3. Instead, now Georgia Tech gets the ball, and we're going to come away with no points. And now Georgia Tech actually can possibly string something up here at the end with 20 seconds. What will they run? They're going to run the jet pass, and they're not going to get anywhere with that. Zion Taylor with that blazing speed was bottled up. Excellent job by the Storm defense. And there's a good chance we're going to go into the locker room tied at 7. Yellow Jackets will do one more play. It's play action. Oh, they're going to hand it off. And that's a nominal gain for Evan Dickens. And that turnover is going to prove costly. That's the second turnover by Brunkemeyer in the half. 1 interception, 1 fumble. So in these 6-minute quarter games, every possession is that much more critical. And in that situation, Brunkemeyer's got to get down. Who cares if you get the first down there? You're most likely going to call timeout anyway. Set your field goal kicker up that the ball would have been centered. But instead, we are going to turn the ball over with the fumble. Now the good news is for the Storm, we do get the ball back. So let's see if we can continue that same sort of aggressive offense we were getting. John Buford Jr. is returning kicks this year. One of our returners, and he takes it to the 20-yard line. And that's where we'll start the second half. Tied at 7. Meyer comes out with 2 halfbacks, 1 on each side. And this is going to be option. And he's going to pitch it at the rope time. And we've got Ty Hardy. He's our redshirt sophomore backup junior. Yes, we lost Keontae Tyson. He transferred out. We were surprised by that. I thought Keontae Tyson got a lot of touches last year. This is our new second halfback. That's Ty Hardy. He did a great job there getting the pitch from Brunkemeyer. That's a big game. A lot of new faces on this team this year, on both offense and defense. Thus is the nature of college football. Out with the old and in with the new, and we'll keep you in touch with some of these new players as we go through the game. Brunkemeyer didn't see what he didn't see anything he liked, and he ate the ball there by taking the sack. Rather do that than force the ball and get an interception. So I think that was probably a wise decision on his part, but that is a sack for the Georgia Tech defense, and it brings up second down and 13. Brunkemeyer takes another sack, and he's going to fumble, and the Georgia Tech defense is going to recover. Recovered by number 75 for their defense. I'm not sure who that is. I don't have... Oh, Kyle Efford, the middle linebacker with the play. He came in with the sack. Yep, Kyle Efford just right up the middle there. Brunkemeyer held on it too long. And the recovery is made. And the Georgia Tech defense comes up big again. The third turnover today for Brunkemeyer. His second fumble of the day. And this is going to look like a counter. To number 26, Evan Dickens. He's been held in check. 4 rushes for 7 yards. They're doing a great job on him. Second down and 7. Let's see if Georgia Tech can get some points and take the lead. Well, we saw the play coming. We just couldn't get around that block, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. I diagnosed the play. I just couldn't get out there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for this Georgia Tech offense. You probably are in field goal range. Of course, they're looking for more than that 3. And that's going to be incomplete on the slant. Singleton couldn't hold on to it, and they are going to bring out the kicker, Aiden Burr. This is going to be a 47-yard attempt for the redshirt junior from the right hash. Chance for the lead. Kick is up, and the kick is going to be right down the middle. Not a ton of extra power there, but definitely the accuracy was good. And the kick is good. And Georgia Tech, off of the turnover, will take a 10-7 lead. We're going to let that go into the end zone for the 25-yard automatic. Thank you very much. All right, Grunkenmeyer. That is 3 turnovers for you. Ooh. Come out in the old RPO. It is going to be handed off to Strickland. He follows his blocker, and he's got a first down. Strickland for a gain of 10. And now the Storm are going to go up tempo. And that's going to be passed across the middle of the CJ Peaks. Peaks came all the way across the field from left to right on the slants. Grunkenmeyer did a good job there of being patient, rolling out of the pocket, throwing on the run. It was a little behind him, so good job by CJ Peaks to catch it. That was a better throw there. Maybe Peaks could have done more, but still, it's a great first down, and more importantly, Grunkenmeyer no longer has the cold icon on him. 1st and 10. This is going to be a draw play for Strickland. Look at the nifty, swift moves there by Strickland. He's got a big first down there on the draw. He is quick. 1st and 10 from the 33. Yeah, Grunkenmeyer brings some RPO action, so we'll see how that works this year. And it's going to be a handoff on the RPO, and Strickland's going to take it down and take it down hard. For a 1-yard gain, but that is a hard 1 yard. That looked painful. Just over 3 minutes to go. 10-7, Georgia Tech in the lead. Grunkenmeyer's back to cold again. It's going to be the option. Good job there by John Buford. Excellent cutback. That's going to be 3rd down and 2. That was the triple option, and Buford Jr. was the man we were going to there. Excellent cut back to the inside. That's going to make this 3rd down and 2. Grunkenmeyer once again has the pull icon on. We need to get that off. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Strickland in the backfield, and they are going to give it to Strickland. And he is going to be stopped short. And it's going to be 4th and 1. And Coach Mo has an interesting call here, and he's going to send out. He could have had the tie, but he's going to go with the 4th and 1. And it's a direct snap to Strickland, and he's got the first down. Good job there. Coach Mo, a gutsy call. It's gutsy if it works. It's a horrible decision if it doesn't. Field goal would have tied, but on the road, he's looking for more. So it's 1st and 10. Good job, Storm. That's going to be a pass short. Going to pass out to flat. That went to CJ Peaks. 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. Just over a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter in this low-scoring 6-minute quarter game. It's going to be a draw. Strickland is going to get 2 more yards. He's going to make this 3rd down and 6. Very manageable field goal from this spot, although it is on the left hash. We know sometimes that can be tricky. This Georgia Tech crowd's trying to get the defense ready to go. Third and 6 for Grunkenmeyer. He is just going to get rid of it before he is sacked. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. This is the redshirt freshman, George Lincoln III, with his first chance to kick for the Storm this year. Kick is up, and the kick is good. George Lincoln III puts it through. I like the kicker with the name the third. 3 points. And just like that, the Storm have tied this game up at 10-10. That took 10 plays and 3.5 minutes off the clock. Once again, in these 6-minute quarter games, that is a huge drive. If you think about it in NFL terms, if you take over half the clock in a 15-minute, a 7.5-minute drive in the NFL would be an amazing drive. That took basically over half of the third quarter. And we are tied at 10. Blitz with Davis here. Excellent read there on the blitz for gain of 6. That is to Zion Taylor, and a good job for us to bottle up his speed to not let him break away into the open. He could be a lot of trouble. 2nd down and 4. This is going to be a handoff. Nope, it's play action. And this is going to be a comeback route. Singleton Jr. Big day for him. That was great play action, and we just couldn't get in there, and it's a comeback route. We've run that before, although not as successful as that play. And that takes Georgia Tech all the way to midfield. Good play. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. And that is going to be intercepted. Terrell Pace to the 20, the 10. Does he have the speed? He is not going to have the speed to take it to the house, but he is going to get down to the 4-yard line. Terrell Pace with the interception. And Haynes King is very unhappy with himself there. Although it was his tackle that saves the touchdown. Let's watch the replay. Terrell Pace, he just read it. And he did an excellent job. Good job there by Eric Singleton to actually run him down to help Haynes King make the tackle. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's going to be a counter. Strickland gets 1 yard. Gets it centered. Nothing else. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from 3. Will they snap this ball? They will not. They're going to take this into the 4th quarter. It is all tied at 10. Not to belabor the point, I've mentioned it several times, but in these 6-minute quarter games, with 6 minutes to go in the game, and this is crunch time. And even though the quarter's just starting, in a lot of other games it would be, nearing this conclusion. So 6 minutes is not a lot of time. So we need to punch this in. 2nd and goal from the 3. Let's talk about an I formation. That is Jackson Gregory, the senior fullback, leading the way for Spencer Strickland, our captain. Strickland's going to get it, and he's going to make his way forward, and he's going to get all the way down the 1. Good job there by Spencer Strickland. There really wasn't a lot at the middle, and he chose to take it a little bit to the left side, where there's a little bit more space. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Scotty McLaughlin in motion. Spencer Strickland is going to be met, and he is going to be stopped. 4th and goal from the 3. We are going to take the field goal. But here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to be taking the delay of game because I don't like this angle. I've mentioned this to friends. I actually think the best course of action here is take the delay of game. Now, did I want the touchdown there? Of course I did. But we got to come away with the lead. But with this angle, the way this game works, it is a very hard angle to kick. So I am going to take the delay of game. See if Georgia Tech accepts it. They will accept it. So that makes this now a 25-yard field goal. But I like our angle a lot better now. Kick is up, and the kick is good. George Lincoln III comes in with his second straight field goal. And with 4:47 to go in this game, it is Storm 13 and Georgia Tech 10. The ball is booted by Matthew York. That's going to be a touchback. So here we are, opening day for both these teams. 4:47 to go. Georgia Tech down by 3. Field goal ties. Of course, the touchdown gives them the lead. Let's see what they do. And they're going to pass it to the tight end Jackson Long. It's for a very short gain of 3. Under 5 minutes to go now. And we are actually going to take that Jackson King. We're going to try to take him away. Oh, it's going to be a run play. And that's going to be a good gain there for Evan Dickens, and they're going to get the first down. 4.5 minutes to go. Can the Storm hold on to this 3-point lead? There I was to fill the lane. Good job. Good job by me. Excellent play there to stop him for just a 1-yard gain. That's going to be second down and 9. It's going to be option, and they're going to throw this, and that is going to be incomplete. Once again, they went to their tight end Jackson Long. He's a big focus of their offense. Between him and Eric Singleton Jr., they're the big focus in the passing game. And he's just unable to hold on. It's going to be third down and 9. Probably not 4-down territory yet, depending on what they get on this play. 3rd and 9. And across the middle, that is going to be Malik Rutherford, their redshirt senior. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. One of the big plays of the game right here. 4th and 2. Come on, Storm defense. I'm going to be on that tight end. Oh, I tried to force it back to the inside, and he is not going to get it. In the Storm. No, they did get it. Oh, no. Okay, let's see where they got to get to. It's right there at the 50. I took the outside to try to force him back in, and there I thought we were going to stop him. But no, look at that. He does fall. Yep. Zion Taylor just with enough. And this drive will continue. .346 and taking. I'm taking that tight end. Oh, I guess I'm switching to the back. That's my guy. It's first down for second. The redshirt freshman, Anthony Carey. Big play there for this Yellow Jacket team. 1st and 10. That's going to be play action. Somebody get him. Haynes King using that scramble ability of his. He saw daylight and just had more speed than a lot of our defenders. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Just over 3 minutes to go. We're coming in with Noah Collins here on the blitz. Good run blitz there from Noah Collins. Let's go make this second down and 11. This is getting exciting. It's coming down to the wire under 3 minutes to go. We definitely want to hold them to a field goal. It's going to be a handoff. Good job there by the Storm defense to negate that to a 3rd down and 9. Great tackle. So, biggest play of the game here for the Storm. We said that a couple times, but this certainly is. Watch for that tight end. Certainly watch that tight end. 3rd and 9. Oh, they're going to run it. They're going to not get it. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to elect to kick the field goal. I'm going to elect not to believe them. come out of goal line defense just to make sure. 4th and inches. From the 2, they're going to go for the kick. Watch for the fake, especially that tight end. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So both teams get close to scoring a touchdown in this 4th quarter, but come away with 3 points instead. They elected to take the tougher angle, but they showed both ways can work. That was an 11-play drive spanning 73 yards and taking about 2.5 minutes. So with 2:22 left to go in this game, it is 13-13. So it all comes down to what can this redshirt freshman do for the Storm. 1st and 10. Read option, hand off to Strickland. He's going to have a first down and more. And I wonder if the Storm will even run a play here. I think not. This stadium pulse is rocking. This stadium is trying to cheer on their defense, but I think Coach Mo is going to take this into the 2-minute warning. He will. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, it's now 1st and 10. I'm looking for Scotty here if the linebacker doesn't do anything. If he does, we're going to get sacked. I didn't like what we had, and it's going to be 2nd down and 12. Brunkemeyer out of the shotgun. And he's going to run for it, and he's got daylight. He's going to have the first down, maybe. He is going to get to the 3rd and inches, and the clock continues to run. We're not really concerned about that, so we just need a field goal. So the Storm aren't in a huge hurry here, but it is 3rd and inches. Our shotgun is Brunkemeyer, and he's going to have Strickland for the first down. Now they will go into the hurry up at this point. And it's going to be handed off once again to Strickland, and he's got blockers. He's got a first down and more. Down to the 34-yard line, and now Georgia Tech calls the timeout as they realize that the Storm could really just ground and pound this game and then set up for the winning field goal. Now, what we don't want is Spencer Strickland hurt, and here's why. One of the weaknesses of our team this year is our depth at running back. One thing we did not do well in the offseason, we did not get a backup good runner. No offense to Ty Hardy, but he's only a 66 overall. He does have 90 speed, and we are going to bring him into the game. But wow. Actually, you know what? We might bring in Buford. Depends on who's got the better carrying. Yeah, I think in this case, we're actually going to go with Buford. He's a senior. He's got the better carrying. He's got the experience. And we don't need speed at this point as much as we need toughness, getting yards. So Spencer Strickland's going to come out. And in comes our 3rd halfback, Julius Buford Jr. 1st and 10. He's going to get the ball, and he's going to run it right up the middle and get down. And that's going to be the 2nd timeout call by Georgia Tech. That's our 2nd to the game. And the Storm are looking good. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Georgia Tech only has 1 remaining timeout left. They're going to call in the I formation. And Strickland is back in the game. I don't know why he'd be in the game, but they call timeout. And now Georgia Tech is out of timeouts. And I do not like the fact that Spencer Strickland came back in the game there. We need to make sure he is healthy. And now it's just a matter of, and there is Julius Buford Jr. Now it's just a matter of trying to run out the clock, set up for the field goal. And off is to Julius Buford. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. And we're actually going to tell him to keep both hands on the ball. And Julius Buford's job here is to make sure this ball stays centered. Our goal here is to basically get the ball somewhere near the 15. centered, and they call timeout with 3 seconds to go and to try to kick the game-winning field goal. That is the plan of attack. Just to check, we do have all our 3 timeouts remaining. Handoff is there, right up the middle where we want to be. We're going to just use this time to check out the wind. It is against us, but this is a very makeable field goal. We're going to call timeout with 2 seconds to go. And George Lincoln, the redshirt freshman, comes out with a chance to win the game on opening day. If he makes it, we go away a winner. If he misses, we're going to overtime. This is a 33-yard field goal from the center of the field. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And this game is over. The Storm are going to come into Georgia Tech's field, and they're going to walk away with another victory. George Lincoln III, right down the middle. And the Georgia Tech fans are going to leave unhappy today on opening day. The Storm are going to walk away with a road victory to start the season. They're going to win this one 16-13. 3 field goals by the redshirt freshman George Lincoln III. Spencer Strickland is going to get our player of the game. He had 19 rushes for 87 yards. But how about the play of George Lincoln III? Now you might say, well, he didn't have any tough field goals. If you've seen this series, if you've played this game, you know any sort of field goal in this game that you make, it's an adventure, especially with a redshirt freshman. And we're going to walk out of that game with a 16-13 victory. Well done. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and advance the week. Let's see if that got us any new recruits. Did anybody sign after that game? They did not. But we do have a lot of people that are first on our board. And our stadium atmosphere is actually going to go up. So we're now 120th. So we've got a lot of work to do there. But still, excellent non-conference win for the Storm. And this will be a bye week. So I'll go ahead and do that bye-week stuff off camera, and after that we'll move on to our next opponent. But for now, the Storm start off the season in 2025 with a road victory against Georgia Tech, 16-13, off of the back of Ethan Bronkenmeyer, the quarterback, who overcame a couple of early turnovers, and the leg of George Lincoln III, our redshirt freshman kicker, who knocked 3 field goals in for a 16-13 victory. That's all from here today. Thank you.
As always, thank you for watching. If you have not already and thinking about it, go ahead and subscribe. Smash that like button and tell a friend. Springfield State Storm Season 2, more action coming your way. Thanks again and have a great day.